So good morning everyone. We are the group 7 and our topic is about current trends in information technology. So what is current trends in information technology? So current trends in information technology refers to the latest developments, ideas and technologies that are shaping how we use computers, software, networks and data in today's world. So it means ito yung kumbaga, ito yung makabagong technology na meron tayo ngayon. Like for example, yung mga AI, yung mga chat GPT, yung robot. So ito yung mga one of the example current trends information technology yung mga ginagamit natin ngayon. So, ito yung ginagamit natin sa pag-guide kung anong gusto natin i-search. So, and yung mga, also yung mga about data, yung mga computing, yung mga, like for example, one of the example here is the cloud computing, yung mga mobile computing and application, yung ginagamit natin mga apps, and big data analysis, yung mga data na ginagamit natin, yung mga may malalaking data, yung mga ginagamit ng mga big companies, and yung automations. So, my co-reporters will discuss.
Good day everyone, I'm Malady Alid. So our topic for today is about current trends and emerging technology. So let's delve into fascinating world of cloud computing. So you might this concept is new for you, or some of you here in class is you don't have any idea about the cloud computing. But in reality, this is part of our daily lives, especially now in this century, in 21st century, where we use it constantly, whether checking your emails, watching movie from YouTube, doing a video call with someone, browsing your picture in your account, or like in your Facebook or Instagram, or enjoying music with Spotify, at marami pa. So, what is the exactly use of cloud? Well, it is the idea of providing any service, whether it is computing power or storage over the internet to countless users. So what is cloud computing? So it is the delivery of computing services including server, storage, databases or database, networking, software over the internet. So it means using computing resources like servers, storage, and software over the internet instead of having them in your own device or in your house. To offer a faster innovation, flexible resources, and economy scale. So here are the three cloud service platforms. So the first is the Google Cloud platforms. Second is the Amazon Web Service, and the third is the Microsoft Azure. These are the three leading cloud service providers that offer a range of service including computing, storage, networking, and artificial intelligence.
Good morning everyone, I'm Sherilyn M. Arfad from the TVTED and the 3D, and I'm the third reporter for the group 7. And my topic is all about mobile computing and application. When we say mobile computing and application, ito na yung mga device na ginagamit natin, like for example, ginagamit natin kahit saan or kahit kailan. Like number 1 is mobile computing. Mobile computing, performing computing tasks wirelessly using portable devices like smartphones, tablets, or laptops. Like for example, sa mobile computing is yung yung cellphone. Pwede natin gamitin sa pang research, like for example sa Google, CC, or ChatGPT. And next is laptop. Laptop, kahit saan tayo, pwede natin gamitin. Kahit sa labas pa tayo or sa school, pwede tayo mag-online class. And next is mobile application. Software designed specifically for mobile devices, allowing users to perform tasks, communicate, shop, learn, and entertain themselves. When we say mobile computing, ito na yung mga software na ini-install natin para magamit natin, like for example sa mga pang-order, pang-bayad, and pang like for pang videos or pang TikTok. For example, sa mga apps ng mobile application is TikTok, GCash, Shopee, and Facebook. And that's all. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jo Mercy Alar from BTVTET M33B. So today, I'm going to discuss the current trends and emerging technologies. So under current trends, I'm going to discuss the big data analytics as well the Internet of Things. So hi once again. So today I'm going to discuss about the current trends and emerging technologies. So when we say current trends, it is the advancement in its system relate to what the industry is learning toward or disregarding now. So when we say current trend, it is the information technology is advancing so rapidly that the new developments are quickly replacing from the current projection. So now let's proceed to the current trend. So there are many types. So I will discuss one, which is the big data analytics. So let's proceed. So before that, I'm going to read the content. So I have here the big data analytics, and the second one is I have the Internet of Things. Part 1 is, what is big data analytics? So big data analytics, it says that it allows the businesses to analyze extensively set of information to achieve variety in increasing volumes and growth of velocity. So here in big data analytics, we also include the volumes as well the velocity. So when we say big data analytics, it refers to the methods, tools, and also the application used to collect and process data. So it derived from the insight from varied to high volume and to high velocity data set. So these data sets may come from a variety of sources. So what are those? Such as web, mobile, email, and even social media. So this data analytics will help companies evaluate their performance or the competitors' performance, as well the price points of their products, and also the marketing methods, such as the social media interest and the reach and more. So now when we say big data analytics, it also includes the volumes and as well the velocity.
Jana Claire R. Marshall from BTVTED MT3B. Automation. Automation is the use of machines, technology, or computers to do tasks automatically without needing people to do them manually each time. When we say automation, it is the process of using technology like machines, software, or system to perform automatically with no human involvement. So like for example, yung washing machine. Lagyan mo lang ng tubig, ilagay mo yung damit, lagyan mo ng sabon, i-on mo, ita-turn mo yung timer, mag-isa na gagalaw yung washing machine without human involvement. Dahil yung washing machine, pag sisilipin mo, mag-isa siya magte-turn, lalabahin niya yung damit mo. Hindi mo na kailangan kusutin or isipan pa kasi automatic na. Yung washing machine ang maglalaba ng damit mo. So, this automatic machine magle-less yung or magre-reduce yung errors or to save time. Mapapadali yung trabaho mo sa automatic machine.
So now let's move to the second topic, which is the emerging technologies. So let's start from the artificial intelligence and smart machines. So What is artificial intelligence and smart machine? So it is the ability of a digital computer or a computer controlled robot to perform a task commonly associated with the intelligent being. So kung tinawag natin siyang intelligent, no, kumbaga yung machine is parang may utak na siya or kaya niya mag-act na parang tao. This is the definition from the encyclopedia. So, ano-ano ba yung mga katangian ng isang AI or ng AI sa tingin niyo? So, ability to reason, mag-generalize, discover meaning, may learn from the past experience, no? Parang tao na siya, mas matalino pa ata siya sa tao, mas matalino pa talaga siya sa tao kasi mas accurate na siya sa ibang bansa lalo na sa panahon na ito. So, yung AI na machine is kaya hindi sila napapagod at kasi na-upgrade na sila sa panahon na ito. Na-upgrade na siya. So even today's no, I observing na people let AI to control them. And also AI is already received a lot of buzz in the recent years. But nag-continue siya kasi in this trend kasi malaki yung naitulong niya sa panahong ito, lalo na sa makabagong panahon.
Blockchain data. Blockchain data refers to all the information stored in a blockchain, which is a type of digital ledger or database shared across a network of computers. When you say blockchain data, a block contains data like transactions. So block is connected to the previous one. It forming a chain. So the data is secure, timestamped, and no one can change it. So everyone in the network can see the data, but it cannot change the data. So when we say block, it is the pages. So when we say chain, it is the link. So that is blockchain data.
Virtual reality means computer-generated simulations of a three-dimensional environment that users can interact with in a way that feels real. In virtual reality, users can look around and move within a simulated world, often feeling as though they are physically present in the environment. Like for example, for an overview, virtual reality users in different fields. Like for example, number one is gaming. Gaming like with Saber of Hub, live immerse players in fully interactive 3D. And next is healthcare. Healthcare is used for surgical training, pain management, and event therapy. And next is education. Education, students explore historical landmarks. 4. Military training. 5. Architectures. And that's all. Thank you.
So, what is augmented reality? So, augmented reality is a technology that overlays the digital information such as image, sounds, or other data into the real world in real time, typically through devices like smartphones, tablets, or AR glasses. So, ito yung kumbaga parang nakikita mo in real world the augmented reality, like for example yung mga Pokemon Go, yung mga filters sa Snapchat, ito yung parang reality siya kapag nag-use ka ng filter, yung mga filters like may mga dog filters, yung may mga headband, so yun parang kumbaga parang nasusuot mo siya. So, nakikita mo talaga sa screen yung mga Pokemon Go. Kapag nag-game ka, parang they exist yung Pokemon Go. So, while nag-game ka ganun, parang they exist yung mga character niya. So, ganun yung augmented reality.
Let's proceed to the part 2, which is the emerging trends and information technologies. So before we proceed to the Internet of Things, I'm going to discuss first the emerging trends. So when we say emerging trends, it refers to the patterns as well the innovation radars or ships that are gaining momentum as well across various industries. So what are those industries? Such as the technology, healthcare, and finance. So now we also discuss about the Internet of Things. So it says that Internet of Things, or what we call the IoT, is an emerging movement of products with integrated Wi-Fi and network connectivity abilities. So here in the emerging trends, we use this Internet of Things. But there are many types, but I'm going to discuss the Internet of Things. So they integrate the Wi-Fi and the network connectivity abilities. So Internet of Things describe the devices with sensors as well the software. So the IoT encompasses the electronics and communications as well the computer science engineering. So we likely use the IoT devices in our daily life. For what? For communication in our daily life. Like we use this to communicate with our families, friends, and loved ones. We also use this for tracking and also for home security system. So I will read. So here in the Internet of Things, many of these functions are helping organization in consumer interaction. So it says that it both has the interaction with both people from one person to another. So it also includes the responses of people, the confirmation as well, the payments. So here in the Internet of Things, we also include the remote collections. It can be the data assist or the companies. So most of the IoT it used for the personal assistance. So the intelligent features of some these IoT products can aid in many companies' procedures. So here in the Internet of Things, we also use the voice recognition and command responses. So such as for examples, we have the cars, homes, appliances, and other products can now connect to the internet, making activities around the home and on the road and enhance the experience. So use of IoT allows people to turn on music hands-free with a simple command or lock and unlock their doors even from a distance. So in IoT, it easily to access. It can making different activities, like for example, you are going to communicate with your friends, not only with your friends but also your families and loved ones. And it can also use for tracking, like for example the GPS, and also for the security system. So under the security system, we have the alarm system, as well the fire detection, the panic button, the smoke sensor, and also the security cameras and motion sensor. So those above mentions are the examples of the tracking, or what we call the home security system, that we use in what we call the IoT, or what we call the Internet of Things. So as what I said earlier, these IoT are used in our daily life to communicate, for tracking, and even home security system. So now it is used to command. It is easily to access in our home, cars, appliances. Like we use our Wi-Fi or the internet connectivity in our daily life. So that's all. I hope you learned from my topic today.
5G. 5G stands for fifth generation of mobile network technology. So this 5G is the latest and fastest wireless communication system used by the smartphones and other devices. So this 5G is malakas siya than 4G. This 5G, it is the signals of smartphones or other devices. With the help of 5G, makaka-download tayo ng apps or videos or music ng madalian. Makaka-video call tayo ng malinaw, hindi blurred yung mukha, malinaw yung mukha ng ka-video call mo. Makakalaro ka ng online games ng hindi lag. And also, makakasend ka ng emails faster, quickly, hindi lag, hindi sending, ang dahilan sa 5G. So, this 5G is parang upgraded siya doon sa 4G. So, in this modern era, all smartphones has a 5G or other devices has a 5G.